I'm Teresa Ganzel, and I wish I could fall in blank with a rich blank.
Hi, I'm Nathan Cook. What Teresa meant to say is, I wish I could fall in love with a rich man. I guess that leaves me out.
From Television City in Hollywood, this is Money in the Blank with your host, Kevin O Connell.
Teresa, let's try it again. All right. And a very, very pleasant good morning to one and all. And welcome to Money in the Blank. We are going to have a lot of fun over the next 30 minutes. You know, people, they say that fame is a bit fleeting, but every once in a while, people are blessed with a wonderful trademark, and one of our celebrities certainly has that and an awful lot more. Teresa Ganzel, I think you have one of the most recognizable voices in the entire world. Every time you open your mouth, people go, I know who that is.
Yes, a lot of people say that to me.
Your playing partner today is Frank Conway. Tell us a bit about yourself, Frank.
I'm third oldest of 7 kids. I just passed the bar exam and looking for a job as an attorney.
Nice to have you on the program today.
Thanks.
This is going to be fun. Well, you're really absolutely dressed for work, aren't you, as the head of security for a hotel?
Yes, yes.
Nathan Cook, good to have you here.
Thanks for being here.
Your playing partner today is going to be a lovely gal named Gail Lovely. Where are you from, Gail?
I'm from Canyon Country, which is north of Los Angeles.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. I'll tell you what, Nathan and Teresa, we're going to start with you and play Money in the Blank. All you have to do is look at your TV monitors for a moment, and in a second, I'll show you a subject and also a clue that will describe that subject. But there's going to be something very important missing. Some of the words in the clue will appear on your screen as a blank. When you think you can fill in those blanks, hit your lockout button, and we'll give you 8 seconds to correctly fill in the blanks and get the right answer from your partner. All set to go? Nice to have you here, folks. And our first subject matter today is, here's the clue. It's the blank of your blank that you blank. All right, Nathan, go.
It's the part of your body that you wiggle.
Your tail.
Well?
To you, Teresa.
It's the part of your body that you swivel.
Hips.
There we go. And just like that, every correct answer, you get 20 points. If the team doesn't get it, we give you 30 points. It takes 150 to win our game. So
right,
Teresa's
come on,
team is
lovely.
on the board first. Let's look at our next subject. Players, here's the clue. He used a blank to blank his blank. Nathan.
He used a sword to cut his letter.
Zorro.
Yeah.
How did you get that?
Well, nicely done. I don't know how she got it, but you did it right. Let's look at your next subject, players. Here comes the clue. At the beginning of every blank, the blank blanks. Go, Teresa.
At the beginning of every movie, the lion roared.
MGM.
Yes.
Okay, let's get it. We'll get it.
Nice job, Frank. Here comes your next subject, folks. And the clue, he was very blank, and he blanked his blank. Teresa?
He was very royal, and he hated his wives.
Johnny Carson.
It's all yours, Nathan. Go.
Yeah, he was very royal, and he loved his venison.
King Henry VIII.
Yeah. Sorry, Johnny. Here's your next subject. The clue is, your blank tries to blank them that you're blank. Go, Teresa.
Your attorney tries to convince them that you're guilty.
The jury.
Staying out of court, dear.
Remind me after the show to get the name of your attorney. I don't want to get anywhere near that guy. Here comes our next subject, players.
Okay.
The clue. If you're blank, you hate to blank on it. Get it, Nathan?
If you're gross, you hate to step on it.
Cockroach.
It's worth 30 points, Teresa.
If you're fat, you hate to step on it.
Scale.
Yeah. 100 points for your team, Teresa. We've reached the halfway point, actually more than the halfway point in our game. So at this point, we're going to have Nathan and Teresa exchange places for the time being with Frank and Gail. And we'll do a little swatching here, if you will. All right, you can do the receiving. Again, it takes 150 points to win our game. Teresa Ganzel's team at 100 and Nathan Cook at 50. Everybody comfortable?
Yep.
Sure.
All right, Gail and Frank, take a look at the monitors now. Here's your subject and the clue. She is a blank blank with blank blank. All right, Frank.
She is a country singer with big boobs.
Dolly Parton.
I've said to just about everybody today.
I'm happy that we noticed that the last two blanks were large enough for you, okay? 120 points for your team. Here comes your next subject. The clue is, you can blanket or blanket or blanket. Go, Gail.
You can bake it or fry it or mash it.
Potato.
Yeah. Score 120 for Teresa's team, 70 on Nathan's side.
Okay,
Folks,
all right.
take a look at your monitors. Here's your next subject. The clue, his blank has 1,500 blank of blank. Gail.
His wife has 1,500 pairs of shoes.
Marcos.
Yeah. It's one of those tough current event questions we've got. All right, here's your next subject. The clue says, he'd like to blank the blank. Go for it, Frank.
He'd like to gore the matador.
The thing. The boom.
She got it. The ball.
All right, now Marcos is one thing.
That's what you call being bullish on Money in the Blank. All right. By the way, at 140, that means one more correct response on Teresa's side, and they're going to win the game, folks.
Okay.
Take a look at this subject.
Go.
Here comes the clue. Every blank blank can do this by blank her blank. Gail.
Every Hawaiian girl can do this by moving her hips.
Hula.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Good.
I had to give it a little visual on it.
That tightens it up. 110 to 140, and here comes your next subject.
going.
The clue says, she has a blank blank and once had a blank blank. Gail.
She has an ex-husband and once had a talk show.
For the game, Frank.
She has a big mouth and once had a talk show.
Joan Rivers.
Yeah. Woo! That's 150 points, so Frank and Teresa, congratulations. You won the game. Frank picks up $500. Gail, we just wanted you to know we couldn't accept your explanation. She has an ex, or she has a, was the way it had to be phrased, okay? Frank picks up $500, and when we return, we're going to give you a chance at our board of familiar phrases. Come on back. We'll find out if Frank can win up to $15,000 right after these words. Welcome back to Money in the Blank, along with Teresa Ganzel. Frank Conway doing a fine job so far, my friend. Now the chance for some really big money. In front of you is our board of familiar phrases. Hidden behind those four colors are four phrases. Each box in the 10-point column contains the first word of a familiar phrase. The 20-point column has the second word. In the 40-point column, we've hidden the third word. But the phrases do not run straight across on our board. Let me show you a typical board of phrases. The four phrases up there are many, happy, returns. We also have the phrase up there, go, for, broke. The next phrase, misery, loves, company. And our final phrase, for example, could be Mexican jumping beans, okay? That's how it works. Now, we'll change the board and give you a chance to win some big money. All you have to do is reveal one familiar phrase. You have 150 points to spend anywhere you'd like, and you can only reveal 3 words in any one column. That's the maximum. Reveal a familiar phrase in your first 3 picks, you pick up $15,000. All set to go? Take a nice deep breath. Good luck, Frank. What's your first pick?
Let's start with 10 blue.
All right, 10 blue is the word king. Teresa.
20 yellow.
20 yellow is Arthur's. There's definite possibilities here. 120 points to go. Frank.
Let's try 40 yellow.
This could be worth $15,000. 40 yellow is King Arthur's mice. I think he's having trouble in the castle. King Arthur's mice. All right. 80 points, and we're back to you, Teresa.
Okay, 10 yellow.
10 yellow is Kicker Arthur's mice. Don't see anything up there. 70 points left to go, Frank.
Okay, let's try 40 blue.
40 blue is... Parade? King Arthur's parade? No.
No, but
30 points to go. You have no choices in the third column and only one left in the first, I should remind you.
okay, 20 green.
20 green is... That's the word. Ticker Tape Parade. That's our familiar phrase. Took a long way to get there, but we finally got it. Let's find out if it's going to be a big payday for you. Behind every word up on our board, Frank, we have hidden an amount of money between $1,000 and $10,000. You have revealed 2, 4, 6 words totally. You can have the dollar amount behind any one of the words you'd like. If you feel lucky, I'll let you gamble them away, and I'll give you up to 3 chances at the cash, okay?
Okay.
Good luck, my friend. Where do we start?
Let's start with king.
Let's start with king. King is worth $2,500.
I'm going to trade it in.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right, very well. The $2,500 comes back to us, and we'll give you the value behind which word?
Let's try mice.
Mice is worth $3,000. You're doing good. Okay. All right, now we can stop. And right now, you've got the $3,000, or if you feel lucky, I'll give you one more chance.
It's got to be a logical progression. We're going to go higher.
Gonna go higher, all
Let's
right?
try ticker.
Ticker. All right, the word ticker is worth $5,000.
That's great.
That is good. It started piling up awfully quick.
Great. That's the way.
$5,000 is all yours. Where was that $10,000 word up there? Was it there? Ah. Arthur had it.
I'm fine.
That's all right. You've got $5,000. Better than that. When we come back, you might be coming right back, and we'll give you another shot at the $15,000. Round number 2 of Money in the Blank is up right after these words. Well done. Thank you. Well done. Welcome back to Money in the Blank, and you will notice a little bit of a difference in our panel because we have had our contestants change partners. We have the ladies, Teresa and Gail, taking on the fellas for this round, and we'll team up Frank and Nathan. As we did at the beginning, what I'd like you to do is, Teresa and Nathan, take a look at your monitors. We begin round 2 with this subject. Here's the clue. It's the kind of blank you put on a blank blank. Teresa.
It's the kind of powder you put on a baby's bottom.
Talcum.
Yeah. True. Off to a good beginning, ladies. 20 points on your side, 150 needed to win the game, and here's our next subject. The clue is, she's the blank that always blank blank. Go get it, Nathan.
She's the collie that always makes movies.
Lassie.
Yeah. One of those great 4-legged movie makers,
Yes.
Lassie, right? All right. 20 all is our score, and here comes your next subject, folks. The clue is, it's what you blank when you blank on your blank. Teresa?
What you have when you cheat on your husband.
Guilty conscience.
It's worth 30, Nathan. It's what you have when you cheat on your husband.
An affair.
Yeah.
Or a guilty conscience.
Come on. Unfortunately, I could only accept an affair, but I think she had a very good point. Also, you have a lot of trouble. All right? It's 50-20 in favor of the fellas. Here we go with our next subject.
Okay.
The clue reads, he took one blank and was blank out of the blank. Teresa.
He took one bite and was kicked out of the garden.
Peter Rabbit.
It's worth 30, Nathan.
He took one bite and was kicked out of the card.
Adam.
Yeah. Another hair-raising experience. Get him out. Ooh. It's free. All right. 80 points for the fellas. We have reached the halfway point of this game, a little bit beyond, as a matter of fact. So why don't we just change positions if we can? And we'll have Teresa and Nathan on the receiving end of some, hopefully, good clues from our friends Frank and Gail. Peter Rabbit. You never know what they're going to come up with. Are you all set to go? Here's your next subject. The clue is, if you blank like this, you don't blank a blank. Okay, Gail.
If you swim like this, you don't wear a suit.
Skinny dip.
Yeah. Okay, ladies playing catch-up, here's your next subject. Clue is, if you're a blank, you blank to him. Frank.
If you're a Catholic, you talk to him.
The Pope. Or...
It's worth 30, Gail.
If you're a Catholic, you confess to him.
A priest.
Yeah. I think if every Catholic only talked to the Pope, it'd be a very quiet world. Score is 80 to 70 in favor of the fellas, so ladies playing catch-up, take a look at our next subject. The clue is, he's the blank who didn't get a blank signal. Frank.
He's the inventor who didn't get a busy signal.
Bell.
Yes. It's 170. The fella's in the lead by a little bit. Here comes your next subject. The clue is, a blank leaves these on the blank. Okay, Gail.
A burglar leaves these on the sill.
Fingerprints?
Yeah.
I didn't know what.
True, and I think some 3-year-olds leave them all over the room, but the burglars leave them on the sill. 90 to 100 in favor of the fellas. Look at this subject. Here's the clue. After you blank, you hope it blank. Frank.
After you jump, you hope it opens.
Your parachute.
Yeah.
Really?
120 to 90. Here's the next subject, folks. The clue is, it's what a man blank when his blank gets blank. Frank?
It's what a man does when his life gets boring.
It's worth 30 points. To you, Gail.
It's what a man does when his girlfriend gets anxious.
Marries her.
No, I'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. You don't want to take that back, Frank, about getting boring.
No, I'm kidding. I was just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Score is tied, ladies, with that response, 120 to 120. Look at this subject. Here's the clue. She doesn't know that blank blank is blank. Frank.
She doesn't know that Clark Kent is Superman.
The Lois Lane.
Yeah. Just in the nick of time. 140 for the fellas. You're within one answer of going back to our board of familiar phrases. Good luck. Take a look at this subject. Here's the clue. With this, you blank your blank to your blank. Gail?
With this, you give your belongings to your family.
Will?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, this subject is for the game. Take a look. Here's the clue. They blank blank on the blank. For the game, Frank.
They made love on the balcony.
That Romeo and Juliet.
Nicely done, my friend. Congratulations. 150 points. You win the game. Another $500. And in just a second, we're going to find out if Frank's going to be lucky enough to cash into the tune of $15,000 and beat our board of familiar phrases. Come on back and find out if he does, okay? back, everybody. We are at our board of familiar phrases with a familiar face. Frank has been here before, and this time we're going to go again for some mighty big dollars. On our board, of course, we have some familiar phrases. None of the phrases in terms of the words in order are across on the board. They're all mixed up. Just to remind you, you're only permitted 3 choices in any one column, and if you're lucky enough to reveal a familiar phrase in your first 3 picks, it's worth
$10,000, $15,000.
There, I knew you were nervous. 15,000. Let's put 150 points on the board. That is yours to spend where you wish. Good luck, Frank. Where do we start?
Let's start with 10 green.
10 green is Custer's. Nathan.
20 yellow.
Okay, 20 yellow is Custer's last day. 120 points, Frank.
Let's go for 40 yellow.
Custer's last lady.
Yes.
Oh, yes, we remember her well. Well, that's not the familiar phrase. 80 points to go.
Let's
Nathan.
try 40 green.
Okay, 40 green is Custer's last day. Frank, 40
Let's
points.
try 20 blue.
20 blue is fair. Custer's fair lady, Custer's last. Lots of possibilities, fellas. 20 points, where do we go?
We're going to go with 10 yellow.
Good luck. 10 yellow is My Fair Lady. Yeah. All right. Nicely done. Ooh, we were on the verge of that big money.
That was close.
It sure was. 6 words are up on the board. The value behind each word could be between $1,000 and $10,000. You pick a word, you have the money. We give you 3 chances at the cash. Good luck. Which word would you like?
Let's start with Custer's.
All right, we did before. Let's do it again. Custer's is worth $4,500. Do you feel lovely?
That's great.
Just about halfway home.
Yeah.
You want to stop right now, keep the cash, or do you want to trade it in and go for something larger?
I'm going to trade it in.
All right.
Try for the 10.
All right, let's go for the big cash.
Okay.
Which word would you like?
Day. Day. I don't hear anyone saying
All
day.
righty. Day is worth $1,000.
Okay, there's still a 10,000 up there, right?
Yeah, there's still 10,000 up there. The board giveth and the board taketh away. You want to give the money back?
Yes, I'll give the $1,000 back.
Whatever word you pick is yours. Good luck. Last chance.
Let's try fair.
For the money, fair is worth. Yeah!
Thank you.
Whoa!
Oh, that's the way to go.
That's a perfect way to do it. I told you on the board we had a value between $1,000 and $10,000, and you hit them both.
When I hit that 1,000, I didn't know what I was going to do.
Nicely going, Frank. You've got the $10,000. This has been a very profitable day. We're going to do all the totaling up right after this. Come on back for our finale of this edition of Money in the Blank. Welcome back, everybody. We have just enough time to thank Gail Lovely for being a wonderful contestant and playing a very good game. We have some very nice party gifts for you, Gail. Thank you for being with us. And in the meantime, I've been doing some arithmetic over here. I figure $1,000 for our beginning games. The Board of Familiar Phrases paid out to the tune of $15,000. So, Frank Conway, it was a $16,000 day for you today, my friend. And the nice part about it, we will see you back again tomorrow, I hope. And Nathan and Teresa, you're going to join us again tomorrow as well? Terrific. Look forward to it. Until next time, this is Kevin O Connell inviting you to join us right back here tomorrow for more Money in the Blank. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.